All right, we are in the car on our way to see. Babe, what are we saying?
Shang-Chi.
Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings. Yo, YouTube. By the way, spoiler warning. If you haven't seen Shang-Chi, go see it. Come back and check out my review. And I just saw Shang-Chi starring Simu Lee, Marvel's most current installment. The choreography, everyone's gonna go on and on about the action, you know, the fight scenes, the choreography, the martial arts of it all. While it was amazing and it was brand new for anything that we've seen in the MCU, 30% of it felt almost too choreographed, almost too perfect. Almost like, and I know it was supposed to look like they were dancing, but it really looked like they were dancing. And I mean, there was fight sequences where it was, you know, he was doing this, she was blocking it right as it came, and so it almost looked like they were dancing. It looked like a choreographed fight scene that was supposed to look like a dance. The other thing that I didn't like about the movie it had nothing to do with the movie itself. It had to do with everyone going on and on about the post-credit scene. And I found myself just waiting for the movie to end and the post-credit scene to happen. Simu Lee is going to be, and this was something I thought I heard too much of, he's going to be your new favorite Avenger, your new favorite Marvel character. Does Disney just want this guy to be our new favorite Avenger, or will he be our new favorite Avenger? And he is easily one of the coolest new characters they've ever introduced. He's probably the coolest since like Peter Quill, in my opinion, as far as just like funny, normal, everyday, average dude, and he's just jumping into it. And I gotta say, the post-credit scene, it did live up to the hype, but it was annoying me sitting through this whole movie going, all right, I know what I'm getting. It's gonna be just pretty much a beat for beat average Marvel origin story, but I want to know what this post-credit scene is. I felt myself rushing the movie. The parts with Wong were really cool. I loved his sister. I love how she started her own underground wrestling league, basically, like wrestling, like her own WWF, like Fight Club kind of thing. I like how the 10 rings are these mythical, powerful, weapons, but they're also a crime organization within the MCU. Some heavy parental stuff that it kind of has hit me a little personally, where you are your father, you are your mother, the good and the bad, and you take what we gave you and make your own, make something new that's your own. And another thing that the mom said to Shang-Chi when he was little, she said, you face your good and your bad. That's what life is. You face your good and your bad. Don't run away from the bad. You face it. That's who you are. Wow. I mean, really, really awesome. Mother-son stuff kills me. I think the mother-son relationship is so fragile. The mother-son relationship is really special to me. My mom's pretty amazing. And watching this, watching Shang-Chi and his mom, him basically taking the good from his dad and taking the good from his mother, and most of the good from his mom, not just her powers, not just her magic connection to this dragon, the great protector, her ability to find the good in his father, like he had to do, and use that for himself. That was big. That was really cool. I liked that a lot. Awkwafina was great. I really was worried, when they hire a comedic actor to play the comedy relief. I always feel like it can feel a little forced, but she was great. She was the audience, she was just an audience member. She was us riding along for the movie. When she first finds out that he's, been this trained killer his whole life, that was pretty funny. She handled it, and I always think that's one of the best things the MCU does. They put characters in the movie that would react the way we are reacting while we're watching the movie. The fight between Wong and Abomination the way Wong beats Abomination by sling ringing his fist through one portal to come out another portal and punch himself and knock himself out. That was great. And then at the end of the movie, you know, Shang-Chi and Katie are back at like their local bar talking with like their other couple friend, I guess like maybe some co-workers or something, and they're explaining everything about the ending, how the ending, I mean the ending, like I said, it was just a typical Marvel ending, this big huge monster that was tricking the Mandarin into knocking it open and releasing all these like demon dragons, and then a giant demon dragon, and Shang-Chi rode the Great Protector dragon to save everyone. They're explaining that basically to this couple at this bar, and they think that they're just messing with them. And then the next thing you know, the gold swirly thing, sparkly swirly things that Doctor Strange does all the time just pops up in the middle of the bar, and out comes Wong, and he's going, Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi, Shang-Chi. Walks over to him. Do you have the rings? And he's like, yeah, why? And he's like, come with me. We don't have much time. And then he slams a drink and then tells Awkwafina, you're coming too. He's like, okay, well, we're gonna go. We're gonna go here. It was great when he comes to the table, he's like, I am Wong. And Shang-Chi goes, yeah, I know, I'm a big fan. So then they follow Wong through the portal into the sanctum, and who knows why. Let's wait for the mid-credit scene, and there we are. And Wong's got all 10 rings like up on like this diagram thing, and he's looking at them. And Shang-Chi and Katie are standing there with him, and he's like, there's something weird about this. And then you hear, is it made of vibranium? And they turn over, and it's Bruce Banner. Yes, Bruce Banner. Not Hulk, not Smart Hulk, but just Bruce. And he has the broken arm, like the sling. His arm's still in the sling, but he's Bruce. He's not Smart Hulk. He's not Professor Hulk. He's not Hulk from Endgame. I don't know what's going on there. And then standing next to him is Captain Marvel. And she's like, there's some sort. So then Wong expands one of the rings, and he like just stretches it, and he goes real deep, and it looks like basically like a blinking vessel, you know, like a vein almost blinking. And Captain Marvel's like, we think it's a beacon. And Shang-Chi's like, to where? And then she gets a call, and she's like, oh, I gotta take this, I gotta go. Bruce will give you my number, and call me if you need me. And she goes. And Banner's like, I don't have her number. She does that all the time. Just making fun of how Captain Marvel's always got to jump up and leave. You know, she's not always at Earth. So then, you know, Bruce is like, welcome to the circus, to Shang-Chi. And then they end up doing karaoke, and that was funny. And then the very last end credit scene is Shang-Chi's sister taking over the 10-ring crime organization. So he's got the rings, and she's got the crime organization. Sequel! And I just can't wait to see. I think the beacon that they were talking about that was inside the ring is they're looking for Doctor Strange and Spider-Man. Right? I mean, that has to be it. Why is Wong there and Doctor Strange isn't? And we all saw the Spider-Man trailer before Shang-Chi. They're looking for Doctor Strange because they're trapped in the multiverse. Anyway, guys, that's it for me. Go and see Shang-Chi. See it in the movie theater for sure. Don't wait 45 days to buy it on Disney Plus or whatever. Rent it. I don't even know what they make you do. Go see it. Go see it this weekend. It's Labor Day weekend. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next week. We gotta go.